Hello. Thursday again. I am back in Animate really quick to do the lip syncing, and then we'll come back to Clip Studio Paint. So, I'm actually probably gonna have to turn down the music a little bit for getting the lip sync correct. So, just give me a sec. How is everyone? How is everyone? I'm doing pretty good. Got my sun time, outdoor time today. Super nice out. Okay, let me get the mouth going. I'm gonna just put it on red. And then if I do decide to do another... This one, because she's going I am, so she'll have her mouth slightly more open. And then she's gonna be starting to close it. And then I think that at this point her mouth should be closed. Kind of pursed. She's getting back down onto the M. Just finished reading The Power of Three and I have new trauma so bad. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey Agnolia. Hey Darkleaf. Hello. Thacker. Refreshing. Okay. I think I'm going to... And then I'll have her mouth closed on this one, which I already kind of drew. And then she's gonna start saying that cuz. So she's gonna start to purse. You kind of like pull back your mouth when you're doing the sound. Sorry, I'm doing it in person too, so I'm trying to think of how my mouth is. Cuz. And then I think she'd have her mouth slightly more open. I'm at the part where Lionblaze and Jay Feather tell Dovepaw she's part of the prophecy. Okay, so you're on the first book of Omen of the Stars. Who drew her? My friend Chris. I'm glad you asked. Yeah, and then this one was a keyframe, which I already... Yeah. She's got her mouth open. And then she's still got it open. She's starting to do the sound, so her mouth is agape. You won't be able to see her teeth, I don't think, because you're not really... I think I can keep her mouth a little bit more open on this. And then she brings her head down when she's hitting the end of cuz, so... I think I might be able to get away with her teeth, her bottom teeth showing on that one, because I think, well, when she hits this, I think this will be the only frame that you're going to be able to see her teeth, because she's going to start to go down, and I don't think the angle is going to... Like... I'm almost wondering if I can... Meow, doorbell, camera, cat, meow, me. Yeah, it's like a downward angle. I think I might be able to get her mouth to kind of like show her teeth at the sides to kind of give her that grimace look that you're making when you like, when you like get your mouth together to do that S at the end. I think I might be able to. I could even possibly bring up a little snarl right here when she starts it. And I don't know if it'll read very well if I have anything down there, but I guess I can try it on a keyframe. I can try it on the keyframe when I pull it in. Let me erase. We'll see how it looks in motion. It looks a little awkward outside of motion, but we'll see. I think the only thing that really matters is that her mouth stays open for that cuz, because that's when you see her mouth the most. Yeah, I think that works fine. Okay, we'll deal with it. Now I never have to listen to the audio ever again. Until I composite it. And I can turn up my music. Let me export the movie. I don't think it's going to automatically script the update into Clip Studio. Let's see. What happened? Okay, I see what's happening. Let me delete all of it first. Give me a sec. It didn't just like auto save over. Hey fam, my day's been going pretty good. It's a pretty nice day out here in Ohio today, in the 70s. Spent some time outside this morning. Ate Panda Express, felt better. Fair enough, fair enough. I had BB Bop. Paint. Yeah. It is a good day. It's a really good day for like a hike through the woods because it feels really good in the shade. Okay. Hey, Gruffy. Flying out to Australia on Sunday to visit my partner. Ooh. Have you ever been to Australia? That sounds really fun. Visiting another country is always really fun. Okay, I'm gonna have to delete all of these and re-import the new for us. Yep, it is movie season now that summer has started. Lots of companies putting out their movies in summer. The blockbusters, you could say. If I die, you can have my Pokemon card. Oh, I'm sure you'll be fine. Okay, let me import all of the files again. And then animation, edit track, batch specify, number of frames 1. We're on 24. Are we on 24 FPS? I think we are. Yes. Why didn't this one show up? Hold on, let me delete all of these and then try again. I want to delete. And then batch specify again. There we go. Warrior Cats cards? There is a Warrior Cats cards, like a Zine type of project that's in the works. I am a part of it. Okay. That's my first key. Let's get the next key going. Right there. Get rid of the color. We don't need the color right now. Okay, hold on. Why is this split? We don't want a split clip. We want it to be one full clip. Oh god, what have I done? Delete. Thank you. I would defeat executive dysfunction and actually work on a Warriors Tarot deck. Yeah. You've told me about that. It's very interesting. I feel like, I feel like you could do a lot with that. I personally don't really do tarot, but I feel like it's I mean, like, I have tarot decks. I just don't know how to do it. I have a Persona tarot deck that was like a Zine. What's the difference using Animate CC and Clip Studio EX? So I have a lot more experience working in Adobe Animate to do animations. So I'm a lot more confident in being able to quickly edit things like my timing and get like camera movements down and do all of this kind of the nitty-gritty. Well, not really the nitty-gritty, but like the broad strokes you need. But I don't really like what my finished line work looks like in Animate. So I bring it over to Clip Studio to do my final lines, which because I like how the lines in Clip Studio look better. Because Animate is a vector program, which means that you can infinitely scale up and scale down and rotate things and do all of this really fun stuff without losing any sort of line quality. But Clip Studio Paint is not that, does not let you do that. So that's why I like to do my finished lines in Clip Studio, but ideally, by the time I bring the animation into Clip Studio, I've already kind of adjusted everything to be like the proper size, and everything's kind of not moving around too much so that I can just do my final lines, if that makes sense. Anime, I don't really like their smoothing. I don't really like their smoothing tools anymore. I used to really like Adobe Flash when it was still called Adobe Flash. It's the same program, it just got renamed. I felt like I had a really great balance between their inking and smoothing tool. So a lot of my old stuff was done with the old pencil tool, but they kind of messed it up at some point throughout the years and made it not really pleasant to use as it was back then. Yeah. I don't know if it's because it's a vector program, so it has this like dynamic ink brush now, which in theory feels like it should be better, but I really just don't. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up the Leafpool reference sheet. For her head. Toon Boom smoothing is fine. The way Animate grabs your lines and puts them somewhere else when you finish drawing them. Is it program unique? What vector layer does? So, I hate to say this, but I think there is a vector in this program. Yeah, there is. But where is it? Well, the easiest way I can show you this is in text. So I have the A button right here, right? I have this A. It doesn't really make much sense, though. You can look up, if you look up the difference between bitmap and vector. So look up on Google, because somebody else is going to be able to explain it a lot better than me. Look up bitmap versus vector. And it'll tell you exactly what the difference is. Right now I'm using a program that is a bitmap. That means that every single pixel that I place, I'm placing intentionally. When you're working in vector, it's like calculating where to place them, I suppose. All fonts on your computer are using vectors. That's why you can infinitely zoom up and down on any sort of font. Vector layers are better. Neither of them are better than each other. It just depends on what you need them for. They're both very useful. Yeah, rasterizing them makes them turn into it makes them turn into bitmaps. Vector is great for anything that needs a ton of zoom variability, logos, and other enriched designs. Yes. So, for example, my logo was done... Typically what happens is if I need something to be vectorized, I draw it in Photoshop or Clip Studio as a bitmap first, and then I pull it into Illustrator and vectorize it. This is one of the... During animation is the only time where I pull something from vector into a bitmap program. Okay. Gonna need an eraser. I like the textured feeling and the line variety that I can get doing my kind of tie downs and cleanup-ish in a bitmap program. And Clip Studio is my really... Clip Studio and Photoshop are my only options. And Photoshop's like animation timeline is... I feel like calling it an animation timeline is already giving it a lot of generosity. Well, technically speaking, at least in Illustrator, you have a lot of tools that I find are very helpful when I'm vectorizing from, like, the enamel pins. Because you can make it... It's hard to explain, but I found out how to, like, do a bunch of lines and then combine it into one single line. I don't know how to explain. But I'm like, ooh, this is actually very helpful. Thanks, Adobe, for the one time I find your programs helpful. I am on a PC. Always am. I do not draw mobile. I don't have a mobile device that's capable of drawing. I mean, I guess I have my phone, but I mean, like, I don't have an iPad or anything. I'm gonna push coloring down there so that I get... Okay. I could never draw on a PC. It wasn't but 10 years ago where pretty much everyone drew on a PC or a laptop or something. It's crazy that there's people out there nowadays that think that they couldn't do it. Pull back the opacity and pull up the texture density, please. Sometimes I feel like when I'm using my screenless drawing tablet, it's like somebody, you're like going into a museum and there's somebody like animating or drawing or something, and they're like, this is how they used to do it in the 1920s. I'm like an Amish artist that refuses to like evolve. I refuse to use any new technology. Okay. Taper it a little bit more. My first animation job only had non-screen tablets. Almost zero redraw rigged animation, so the screen was basically just for more precise grabbing. Okay, Photoshop Elements was goated, and the fact that they don't do that anymore, I feel like I'm so sorry, you guys, because that, like, getting Photoshop Elements with your drawing tablet changed my life. Did I put the... Okay, no. Once I hit the hair, the eyebrow goes behind it. Try to fix your posture. I feel like I don't see why you'd need a screen to do like rigging, but also I don't know why you need a screen, period. I could probably I do have a smaller, I think I have a medium, so I have a 6" by 8" drawing surface that I use. I don't have like a big Intuos. Yeah, I'm a non-screen tablet truther. Every time I have tried drawing on like iPads before and stuff like that, and I don't know. I just get frustrated. I'm so used to having my tablet and my keyboard like right next to each other. Like, I don't know. I've drawn like this for 17 years. I don't really plan on changing at this point. Although, sometimes I feel like cleaning up my animations probably would be better if you had a screen tablet. But I don't care. Mainly because one of the main gripes people have when you're not using... Well, first of all, your coordination of like having to draw at a screen that you're not looking at. But the other thing is you do end up control Zing a lot more. I feel like I also just had really, when I was drawing on the iPad, I kind of just went like this a lot. Like, you know, like I don't know. Like I petted my lines. To each their own. As long as you're having fun making art and it's not painful for you, why fix it? Never change. Yeah, I have started doing wrist exercises, which has helped a lot. That's like my main thing I see online is that you do put a lot more strain on your wrist by drawing with a screenless tablet. But I just try to be mindful of when my wrist starts hurting and take actual breaks. This line right here is the camera safe, so technically, I have no idea. I mean, I might do like a slow zoom in or something, but that's what that line is for. This canvas is a little bit bigger than 1080 HD. I will tell you that you're not in the minority when you say you prefer screen tablets. So don't feel like you're weird. Most, I would say the majority of people do much prefer drawing with a screen. Join in wrist exercise land. It does help. Okay, this is the key before she lifts up her hand. Okay, yeah. So this is the key right before she... So this leg just landed. And when you walk forward, let me, I never did this. Let me go look up to see if I can find a cat walking from above. So okay, I see it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm right in that when the foot lands, the muscles come forward, but then they kind of retract. Okay. And when he lands, that's when his... Okay. So actually, on this frame, This is going to be kind of like this. Yeah, and when it lands, it'll be like this, and the other one... it's going to be thinning out because the muscles are stretching. I don't think it'd be that prominent though. Because the muscles are stretching and then the back kind of goes like this. Because this one's about to lift off the ground. No. I found a perfect reference of somebody showing their cat. I just needed to know what the muscles look like from above. Because I was aware that they bunch up when you lift up the foot, but I didn't realize how much they stretch when... like, this one's all the way back here, right? So the muscles are stretching. Stretching out. And then this one just hit the ground. So this one, we're actually, like, they're bunched up like this. But the other one is like this. This is obviously more exaggerated, but... puts down the phone and greenies. Wait, no, give him some treats. This one is going to be pulled back because this is the back leg. But their spine actually doesn't move too much, but this one will be being pulled forward. And then this one will be like kind of pulled back a little bit. I think I could push it a little bit further. Maybe not. We'll see how that looks. Oh. Where did my... could have sworn that I had a, oh well. Okay. This one hits the nose bridge. These both go like this. Photos in Discord, yes! Oh my goodness! Dude, I love when cats do this. Hold on, you guys have to look at this picture. This is like a peak cat pose. Whoa. Big. Oh my goodness. Pet, 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 pet. Good kitty. Very good. She does indeed look like a penguin. Okay. That should be good. Sesame! Yeah, Apple never stands on her back legs either. She does, she will like, paw at you though. Well, she has arthritis now, but even when she didn't have arthritis, she didn't really do that. Okay, I put it right in the middle. And then for her shoulders. We're gonna see her shoulder marking right there. And then she needs her cheek markings. Okay. Another key bites the dust. Where's the next one? Right here. Bean. Bean is a good cat name. I think she could be looking closer ahead. Does she look like she's looking forward in this key? Okay. And am I giving her nose thingy? I don't remember what it's called. Philtrum or whatever. Do we see her? No, I don't think she needs... What is she saying? I am what I am. Cause... Yeah, she doesn't... I think she just needs her tongue. Okay. I did do the line over there, so I guess I will do it on this side. Her eyelashes are like... The eyelashes, man. They're hard. They're like extra whiskers on their face. Maybe I should stop giving cats eyelashes. Everyone gets their eyelashes taken away because I hate drawing them. I definitely think that the eyes could be more straight ahead than what I've sketched out here. The eyelash does kind of create a tangent with this hair piece, but I don't really mind that much most of the time. Most of the time it kind of just like hits perfectly centered in it. It's okay. They don't matter as much in animation, I feel like. No. I like animating hair. I personally enjoy animating the hair. The eyelashes, on the other hand, ever since I stopped using Adobe Animate, where I could just line the eyelashes like they were markings, they've been a pain in my butt. But I should probably just start lining them again. And just filling them in later. You can do the hair for yours. I'll take you up on that offer, but I don't have Toon Boom, so you're gonna have to export it PNG sequence to me. I have no idea if you're like doing the full thing on Toon Boom or not. Head hurts? Aw. Oh yeah, no, I would honestly really like, because I feel like you could do some really fun stuff with like your more realistic style. Like for Leafpool's hair, like I could definitely, like as long as you have the basic silhouette and stuff, I feel like you could get it. You could be a little bit more flowy with it. I don't know. There's like marginal to moderate chance I need to practice anyway. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Let's see if I can get the loop looking okay. Frame by frame skills. Yeah, mine have definitely gotten very rusty over the years, but trying to bring back the love of the game. See you, October. I've worked for before. Ooh. Animate August is coming up. I don't think that's an actual thing, but pretend that it is for a second. The animation in-house. They could just be doing like the boards and stuff, you think? Yeah, I did some of the credits illustrations a couple streams ago. They were just there was just 2 illustrations that like are going to be used in the credits. Like border work and stuff like that. I had the part of the credits that will showcase the thumbnail contest result, the thumbnail contest, whatever they're called, people that entered the thumbnail contest, contestees. I don't know. They got animated proper in South Korea. Yeah. One of my friends works for an animation company in New York, and they get their stuff done in South Korea. I think they do layouts though in-house. I don't know. Yeah, Bitter Medicine is going to be definitely one of my favorite maps of this year. It looks so cool. Really like the concept. So I was very excited to help in any way I could. Okay, so this one is going to start coming back again. This one is going to start coming forward. Okay. If you live in Australia, any month that starts with M actually starts with W. I love upside down Australia jokes. Okay, actually I'm going to make this hip a little bit more. Still up there. Okay, I need a new layer that's just this color, please. For the interior lines. Thank you. Planned on posting art every day for Pride Month. Are you gonna do art fight? You could always do like a fight every day for our fight. Okay, there is a bigger gap in between those two. I'm gonna stretch this out a little bit. Okay. Do I know any resources to help practice shapes for animals? Just... do gesture drawings, I guess? I don't know. Doing, like, the gesture drawings for 5-minute sketches and, like, breaking down stuff into shapes. I don't know if there's, like, a resource specifically for it. I've never... well, I'm sure that there is, but I have no idea. Okay. My figure drawing class, my take-home exercises were draw 100 different perspective boxes and draw 3 giant pages filled with different angled cylinders. That's crazy. That's like the definition of busy work. I do know that some animation exercises are like rotating the cube and stuff like that, microwaving stuff. Okay. One more key. Which I do believe that it's just this picture, right? Hold on. Let me copy the head again. That's not what I copied, dude. Okay. It worked all right. I mean, people, and I'm not calling out anyone in particular when I say this. It's just something that I've noticed. People come in here, excuse me, and they want to know the quick way to start drawing better. And I hate to tell you this, but there's no quick way, and there's no easy way. I've been drawing, like I said earlier in stream, I've been drawing on the computer and animating for over a decade. I'm still learning. I still am inspired by other people. I still am not at, like, a place that I'm content with. It is a journey. It was the first map that I worked on. My first, like, multi-animated project was... it was to a Passion Pit song. It never got finished. I can't remember the name. It wasn't one of my favorite Passion Pit songs. I'm gonna furrow her brow a little bit more than in the first frame. Oh my gosh. You were not kidding. Dude, they look like blocks of cheese. I feel like you just flooded me with, like, blocks and wheels of cheese. Whoa. Cheese be upon you. Up the texture density a little bit more. Maybe lower it? Yeah. I don't really want to give her a line because I feel like it makes her feel too intense. So I'll just like squint her eyes a little bit more. Okay, I've been drawing for an hour, almost an hour and a half. After I finish this keyframe, I'll let the animation play a little bit. I'm gonna do a stretchy stretch. Oop. Who turned off the lights? And then we can continue. I actually feel like her pupils should be more up. Because she's getting closer to moth flight as she's walking. Gonna animate alongside me. Join the club. How many streams have we worked on this now? I feel like, and then I did a little bit, I did work on this a little bit off stream. I think I cleaned up most of the first shot off stream. Did they announce what the new title of the book is yet, or is that not until like next week or something? You think 5? Only 5? Really? I feel like it's been more than that. Did I start, like, did I work on this before I left for FWA? I can't remember. No, I didn't. I think I had the boards set. I think I had the boards. I didn't have the boards cleaned up before. Okay, so we've worked on it pretty much all this summer, all this month, last month. Not yet? Okay. I don't remember when they usually... Do they usually put out the cover at the same time that they put out the name? Oh, they're gonna freaking spoil Guiding Light. We're gonna get spoiled for Guiding Light. Whatever, man. I've avoided the blurb so far this series, and it's made my life better. See, my issue is that if I don't read the blurb, somebody's gonna come in here and spoil it for me anyway. We'll try it. We'll try it this time. I'll not read the blurb this time and we'll see. But there's gonna be somebody that comes in and be like, hey, did you hear that the blurb says that Golden Paw is gonna die next arc or next book? I'll be like, wow, thanks. Really appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. I mean, can they do anything worse than literally spoil Hairlight's death at the end of Wind? AKA, like, the only part of that book where anything ever happens, and you're just reading the whole book knowing the twists at the end. I don't think anything can top that. Honestly, and then the worst thing is that if it doesn't spoil anything, you know that there's nothing to spoil in the next book. That's the other thing. If there's nothing, if they don't say anything, there was nothing to spoil, which sucks. That means the book is mid. It doesn't matter, Nightmare. I don't think you realize that people don't read. If you've been around the internet long enough, you realize that none of us read. We collectively don't. I don't have a forever favorite. I have multiple favorite warrior cats. Why would I ever pick one? There's like there's 1,500 warrior cats. Why would I pick one? When I have 1,500 cakes in front of me. The fact that we don't know what the overarching plot is at this point, where we're halfway through, where usually we kind of hit an arc in a climactic arc at the end of the third book. That's kind of like how the beats happen. And right now we have an arc akin to like Outcast, where the climactic beat they ended on was the other characters finally knowing about the overarching prophecy. I'm gonna pull this back a little bit. Okay. I don't like this frame. I think that these ones work okay. Although she's getting fatter. Right here. What's it look like in the folder? I don't think it should go down that far. In my roughs. Here, let me put the first frame up there again. So I have like a reference. Her head gets, like, she's lowering her head as she's walking. So we're actually gonna see the start of her shoulders, I think. Yeah. So her shoulder marking. Her shoulder marking's gonna start like right here. This one's gonna get pulled back. This one's gonna get pulled forward. I don't think I need to... Nah, it's gonna be off screen. Anyway. Delete this frame. I don't need it anymore. I feel like this could be maybe a little bit smaller. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, those are the next 3 frames I have to do. But I'm gonna take a quick rest break. You guys can watch the animation play while I go take a BRB break. And refill my drink. I'll be right back. I'm back. You know, you're from Mars? That's crazy. It's crazy that people can live there now. Inky dog. Four. I wish I could do a reference layer. I guess I can just make a copy. I've been waiting so long to read Dawn of the Clans. Everyone raves about it. It definitely is a decisive arc. Some people really like it, and some people don't like it. A lot. Hold on, I got a text message. Am I lagging? I am lagging. Give it a second. Okay, it should be back now. I have found that if you do not like Clear Sky, then you do not like Dawn of the Clans. At least that is what I have noticed. That most of the time, if you don't like him, and you don't like what they do with him as like a character, then you don't usually really like reading Dawn of the Clans. I wish I could have the onion skin settings like always open. But you can't. Like, I want to be able to easily like get rid of the cells and stuff. Window. Let me look. Timeline, animation cell, color set, color wheel, command bar. Like, I hate having to go. Maybe there's a quick key. Hold on, let me look to see if there's a quick key to open up the onion skin settings. Because that'll help at least. Hold on. Let's look. Move frame, time label, timeline. Onion skin settings. Okay, we're gonna make that F1. Yes. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Thank you. See Akira. Yeah, that's one of the things I do like about Photoshop is you can add like complex key shorts for Photoshop where I can like do a series of stuff. I can do a series of actions and then connect all of those actions into a single shortcut. That is very helpful. Okay, her eye's a little bit... like this. And then we'll move this guy for now. Sonic Boom Jet thing just happened. That could be it. Do you live near, like, a base? It could have been an earthquake. Probably not if you heard a loud noise, though. Okay. Those are just simple. We'll try cleaning up all of the frames up here. I think she'll have her tongue showing. I just think that their mouth is too small to, like, show the teeth. Some weeks ago, some training from the army had been coming out to our area to do the sonic boom. I go skiing in a place in West Virginia that's really close to an air base, and you can hear, like, the jets go by every once in a while. I honestly think it's pretty cool, but yeah, if you're not expecting it, then it is very, very loud. Okay, so the arm gets bigger here. As it gets closer. No. Wait. Why is this one? Because she should be lifting her paw. When it starts to come down like this, it should already be flat. This is the wrong frame. Wait, hold on. Yeah, this one I think should already be on the ground. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It is off the frame, but she should be sat by then. Okay. Yeah, like I think this is the frame where she's the furthest stretched out. Program is always on the top left of the screen at all times. Okay. Get that little fluff going. This one is just a straight up in between because her paw is just going backwards. And then her leggy. Yeah. Gonna be like that. Just a little bit of a gap so it doesn't look super, super huge. Putting in her markings. And then she needs her chest marking. Okay. We're not going to see the other side of her, but we do need her markings on this one. Although I don't, yeah, well, her face starts to cover it, but. I do think that marking is going to be bigger than this one because her paw is further out. And then it goes back down. Okay. I guess. I wish it would have saved what I had drawn off screen, but that's fine, I guess. Okay. Do we have any mods in chat? Okay. Alright, then I'll just start timing people out. How long does it usually take? I don't know, it just takes as long as it has to. I guess I've been working on this for a couple weeks. Agnolia, you can time out annoying people at your discretion. But you don't have to kill anyone. I'm just, there's a couple people that are very close to like doing, they're just being a little too awkward probably. No, don't ban anyone. There's just a couple people in chat that are very obviously young. Please don't spam chat. Don't RP, etc., etc. Okay. Is that how I did it? Yeah, I guess so. I am not paying attention too much to chat, but... Well, I'm concentrating very hard. Okay. Get the swirl going. This is why I cleaned up the last one off stream, by the way, because I feel like I'm very quiet when I'm animating. I can't see anyone being annoying on Honestly. Okay, no, we're not doing this thing where it's like all of a sudden people think that they're doing stuff wrong. You guys are just being... Don't guilt trip. I promise if one of you guys were specifically doing something wrong, I would have said something. I just noticed that I wasn't paying attention to chat very much, and I wanted to know if there was a mod there that was still paying attention to it. But you are being annoying when you guilt trip, just FYI. I will tell you that. How do I layer my animations? You have animation groups in Clip Studio. I'm not sure what you mean by layering, other than that. I'm switching the music. I need something a little bit less. Let's do this one. Well, you can see my groups on the side of my screen. Oh, I guess you can't really. I mean, you can a little bit. You can see that I have a lines layer, a color layer, and I have a rough layer from importing it from Animate. Okay, there's a little bit of a... swoop that happens. And then her pupil needs to be lower. Did I draw her? No, I didn't draw her other eyebrow. I'm like, did I draw her other eyebrow on this frame? Nope. Well, I don't do my whole animation in Clip Studio. I I don't use a mouse. I have a tablet that plugs into my computer. I feel like I've answered the same exact questions all streams, so I'm sorry if I feel short. Okay, she needs her eyebrow. That's what's throwing me off. Try to get the eyelash to be the same length. That eye shape is not staying. Yeah, I'm going to cheat. I'm gonna copy this one. I'm gonna move it over. Make it a little bit bigger. Maybe a bit bigger. Yeah. Okay. And then I'll delete this layer. Not that one, this one. Okay, the pupil still needs some work though. I think that the pupil should just be further over still. Not that far, but like right there. Yeah. Continue. Get the leafies in there. You got access to a toy house code from a friend. Ooh. Hey, Lemon. Also, hello, Janetta. I should use Toy House more. My Toy House is gathering dust as we speak. Do some people, I'm sure some people use Artfight as like a type of toy house. Okay. I don't have any animation tips, just practice, practice, practice. Learn the animation essentials. So this is the one where her paw is like this. Study real life, etc. I am not a professional animator. I've never worked professionally. I just do it for fun. So as long as you're having fun, you're doing it right for me, personally. I've never joined Artfight. Ever. Oh shoot, did I not? Yeah, I didn't work on the back. Let me go 2 cells ahead then. And 2 cells forward. Okay, so it is gonna be pretty much an in-between. Okay. This is not my first map. Despite what you guys think, people do not come out of the womb being able to animate. Okay. Through ends. What am I gonna work on after this? I don't know. Whatever I want. I need to finish the moonstone drawing. I keep telling you guys that. I need to do some work. Well, I don't think I'm going to be streaming that work. I forgot to do the moonstone drawing. I still haven't decided what I'm doing after the moonstone. I don't really want to do Blood Clan Camp. Kotoaru. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do... I guess I have the Tribe or Rushing Water Cave. I was thinking about doing River Clan. I think. I don't know. I have a lot of stuff I could do. The River Clan one. I do like the idea of drawing the river again. And like having the River Clan camp have more of an incorporated water feature than the initial, like the forest one does. I don't know. I'm trying to get this done so that I can work on my own map posting. I guess that is another thing that I would like to do is the pre-production for the Frostball one. Flowing toward the lake. Well, the River Clan Lake Camp is in an islet. So it's in between, it's in like a triangle. So the river splits. And this is like River Clan's camp. And then it splits further and further until it hits the lake. I try to stay as canon compliant as I can while also creating an interesting composition when I do the lake or when I do the camp pictures. I'm gonna make this one shrink a little bit. And then this one. Kind of go like that. Okay, fix her eyebrow. Something. Anything catching? Right here, the markings suddenly get bigger. Okay. Let's get the eyes going. So this one, this is just a straight up in between, right? I'm pretty sure it's a straight in between. It's like, it favors this one a little bit. Something like that. I definitely want the eyes to not feel too jumpy. I have to be very careful with them. Oh, I'm on layer transparency. I don't remember how I used to draw eyes and animate. Okay, turn on this one. And then delete that one. I feel like my eye style has gotten more complicated over the years, though. It used to be fairly straightforward. I feel like I copy-pasted a lot. I should probably do that again. But it's like, yeah, sometimes I wish I went back, I would go back to a more simple eye style. Turn off this layer. And then the leaves. I feel like when I was doing stuff in Flash, I would do stuff one at a time instead of doing every single frame all at once. It's like I have to remember how to animate again. Something like that. I don't like her mouth. I don't feel like anything else is really catching me. Her hair kind of snaps right there. I think we could do a little bit better of an in-between right here. Of the hair. And then pull this. We're walking our leaf pool. Okay, it's 5 o'clock. Man, even I feel like 3 hours is my maximum amount of like being able to animate. Because once I hit that 3-hour mark, I feel like it's hard. It's hard to keep motivated. Okay, let's color. I have been animating so very long. I don't know how people do this, like, as their day job. Like, just all day long. Like, how do you do this all day? And not just feel drained? I mean, I guess you could say that about my backgrounds, too. Like, I can do backgrounds all day long and not feel drained, but I'm sure some people feel that way about doing backgrounds. Love to be able to do roughs all day. I feel like roughs, after you finish your roughs, that's when like the fun stops for animating. It's like once you're satisfied with your roughs, you're like, okay, I'm done. And then you're like, wait, no, you have to redraw the same thing like 3 more times? What? Crazy. Yeah. No, I don't mind cleaning up or doing line art on somebody else's animations, but like, as you guys have noticed, I've been looking at this for 2 weeks, and now I have to look at it one more time to clean it up, and yeah, I'm just like, And I don't even really like clean up that clean. Like, my lines are pretty wobbly and like sketchy, but it's just like, ugh. Coloring isn't too bad if you're working in Clip Studio. Oh, I don't mind doing line art when I'm not, you know, animating. It's looking down and seeing all of the frames you have still left to do when you're lining, that you're like, oh my gosh, it never ends. I'll probably finish cleaning this up off stream though. Oops. I wish I had sketches clean enough to clean up from. I'm just not a very... I mean, you guys have seen me sketch. My sketches are very, they have a lot of artifacts in them. I don't know how to put it other than that. I don't know. It's called SU Cream Pencil. S as in Sam, U as in umbrella, Cream Pencil. I probably downloaded downloaded it from the Clip Studio Paint store. It's not in my brush pack. But yeah, I've used the textured pen to line as well. I've used this one. I feel like her, now that I'm like coloring it, I feel like that frame, her pupil could be a little bit further out. Or further in. Yeah. I'm gonna have to move this down because I forgot that I kind of had it bounce because she's stretching and stretching. Hey, Tiger. Steven Universe Cream Pencil. Oh. Is that what it stands for? But yeah, that one is the one I'm trying out. I mean, I've never used it before, so I thought I'd try it for this animation. I don't know if I like it too much, honestly. I think I want something that's more... like the mechanical pencil, like at a smaller size. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm looking for in like a clean animation brush. Not really like that. I mean, I liked this one because, well, I feel like it's better at bigger ones because I like the tapering on it. But it doesn't really work that well unless you're like at like 10. But I do like the tapering, but it doesn't really work as well when you're at a lower... I mean, I guess it does. We'll see. Oh, I think I'm done, though. I don't think I have any more in me. Animated also hurts my wrist a lot. Because I'm doing very, like, precise movements. I feel like I probably should have done... Well, I did the hair roughs. The thing I don't like about Clip Studio Paint is that I can't turn on the onion skin for more than one layer at a time. So I have to like do all my line art all in one layer. I'm surprised that the ears aren't catching me. The ears and the ear tufts, like the ear fluff and the ear tufts, typically I have a really hard time keeping them not wibbly. Wow, this is how maps are made. Yep. That's why they take so long. Alrighty. What do we want to do, you guys? And the map call is pinned to the description or to the chat. I am freaking tired. I feel like I ran a mile. Is there a Queen's quiz? There is. Do you want to do a quiz? I don't feel like drawing. My hand hurts. We could do all queens and all fathers. And in the stream. We animated today. That's enough. How many frames do I have left? Like so many, it's not even funny. I'm gonna watch like an entire documentary series, docu-series, when I'm cleaning this up later. Okay. Warrior Cat's allegiances. No, it's ranks and relations. Let me put myself in. Let me put the quiz in front of my PNG tuber. But I like having you guys still on screen. Hold on. All queens. Is this big enough for you guys? Do you want it bigger? Okay, let me turn off my PNG tuber. Can you name all the queens in the Warrior series? I believe this includes adopted cats. So like if a cat ever adopted somebody, they're also considered a queen. Fern Song I don't think is on this list though. Okay. Leopard Foot. Spot Fair. Let's see if Fern Song is on here. No, he's not. Smoke. Rogue, Clear Skies Camp, Thunder, Clans Camp, Thunder, Milkweed. Who has had kits? Anyone that's had kits. Yeah. So like White Wing, Brightheart. Finch Song will be on here. Or yeah, Misty will be on here. Quiet Rain's on here. The hint you have is like what their allegiance was, and it's throughout their entire life. So actually I think it's only when they were a queen. So they have to have been a queen. Sparkpelt, Sunrise, Moonlight. I think you're thinking Sunshine. Lost Pelt, Gale Rise, Tiger Heart, no. Try again on the Father's Quiz. Alder Branch, Nutmeg, Crystal, Quince. Bubbling Stream, no. But Blue Whiskers, yes. Sandstorm, Needleclaw. Oh yeah, she's already a parent. That's crazy. Cinnamon Tail, Shine Cloud, Snow, Fur, Squirrel Flight. There's also Squirrel Whisker. Bright Spirit's mom is Shining Heart. Good call. Light Leap, Violet Shine, Dovewing, Ivy Tail, Low Branch, and Prickle Nose. I think are both on there. We don't know who won it. I don't think we know who Prickle Nose's kits are, but we know that she had kits that Low Branch mentored. Moonflower. It's Claw Stretch, I think. Yeah. Bright Flower. Violet Shine. We got Ivy Pool. Misty Water. Misty Star. Ice Star. Pale Bird. Cinders is a good one. Jessamy. Curl Feather. Dream Flow. Owl Song. Owl Song's a good one. Daisy. Think of some retcons. Yeah. Purr Rule, no, but I think Stock Purr. Curl Feather I got. Snowfur I got. Float Shimmer's a good one. She's a new one. Tall Shadows Camp would be what? Hawk Swoop? Turtle Tail? Windrunner? Holly? Brook? Windflight? Wrenflight? 2 Wrenflights actually. Silver Stream, Willow Breeze, Fallow Tail, Gray Pool, Green Flower, Moss Pelt we got, and Dawn Flower. Nope. We only had one of those. Lizard Stripe. Ah, yes. And Rainflower. Yarrow Leaf. Dawn Feather's a good one. Thrift Ear, Myrtle Bloom, Fern Stripe, the current queens. Robin Wing, Pounce Step. We got Light Leap, but we need a Pounce Step. Fern Whisper is a good one. Squirrel Star we got. Cinder Heart, Frost Fur, Leaf Star, Splash Nose, Lily Fur, Oak Leaf, Daisy Tail, and Hawkfoot, and Cloudberry. Lily Flower, Lily Stem, Milk Fur, Reed Shine, Hayberry. Did we get Maple Shade already? No. Sunspots. Daisy Tail I got. Brindle Face. Oh yeah, we need Blue Star. I think all the poppies are moms. So Poppy Cloud, Poppy Dawn, and Poppy Frost. Gray Pool we got. Cinderheart we got. Bright Sky. What about Lake Heart? What about Lake Shine? Yeah. Cleo's a good one. Tall Poppy. Whitetail. Rowan Berry. ThunderClan / StormClan. Fern Whisper? Nettle Sting? Okay. Fallow Tail. Fallow Song. Rain Fur. Brook we got. Dark Flower and Nightwing. I always get them together. Willow Breeze we got. Silver Flame, Bright Flower I think I got. Rowan Berry I have. I don't think we have Yellow Fang though. Snowbird, Holly Flower, Fern Shade. We got Berry Heart. We need Kink Fur. Rainflower we got. Echo Mist. Broken Shadow's a good one. Pine Nose is a good one. Smoke. What about Pebble Shine? Oop. Pebble. Dawn Pelt. Velvet and Violet. Who else is in the Dawns that we might be missing? There's Dawn Mist. Dawn River. Rising Moon. Shy Fawn. Willow Nose. Mothlight. Misty Star. I think we're missing Violet Dawn, right? Yeah. Dawn Cloud. Sunrise. Ice. No ice. We need Hawk, maybe, I think Flurry, Tempest, Petal, Haze? No, that's a girl. That's one of the kids. Grass Heart. Half Moon never had kits. Ashfoot did, and Morning Flower is a good one. And what about Bailey, Bess? Clear Skies Camp Sky Clear, is that Starflower? Okay. Ivy Pool and Dovewing we both have. We have Milk Fur. We have Morning Flower. We're going down. We need Rye Stalk, maybe Doe Spring. Minty, Mitzi, Princess, Nutmeg. We need Sasha, I think. Lily Heart. Pale Bird. We have Squirrel Flight. Windrunner's Camp / Wind Clan would be Slate. Shadow Clan / Tribe of Rushing Water. Tawny Pelt? Okay. Cab Squirrel. Sky Clan / Thunder Clan. We need Spotted Pelt and Bird Flight. Lily Stem. Bracken Wing. Apple Shine. Feather Pelt. Sedge Whisker. Gorse Tail. The sisters. I don't think I have all the sisters. Sandstorm. Do we have Golden Flower? Brindleface, Speckletail, Dappletail, One Eye, Misty Star we have, Skyheart, Swallowtail, Haven Pelt, we have Duskfur, Grey Mist. There are so many queens. There's like a million of them. Okay, going up again. Let's see who we're missing. Rice Stalk I have. What about Mist Mouse, Meadow Slip? We have Pale Bird, Hair Pounce, Fallow Song we have. What about Fallow Fern? Brook, Cherry Tail, Tiny Cloud, Leaf Star, Clover Tail, Petal Nose, Petal Fur, Rain Fur. We have Poppy Dawn, we have Moonflower, we have Rainflower, we have Brook. We're missing a Cats of the Park. Firefly? I think in Peg. There's Peg Lark, Lark Song, Lark Wing. Dawn Pelt. Yeah, we have Dawn Pelt. Pounce Step's a good one. Turtle Tail. I think I have Turtle Tail. We need Bright Stream. And Storm? Okay. Newt Speck and Nettle Spot I usually get together. Night Cloud. We need Night Cloud. Heather Tail's a good one. Did we get all the Storm Clans Folly Queens? We need Spot Nose, Gale Rise, Ripplegrass, Fern Whisper, Nettle Sting, Alder Branch. We might have. Otter Splash is a good one. Daisy Toe. Did we get Moonflower? Okay, we did. We got Leopard Foot. That was the first one. Squirrel Brush is a Queen. Petal. It's not in alphabetical order. It'd be so much easier if it was in alphabetical order, but no. Blood Clan Kitty Pet. That's Gremlin. Unknown Clan is Ember Dawn. That's Silverhawk's mate. Guardian Cats. Peanut. Peanut's the one that helps Dovewing give birth. Slate we got. Petal. I don't know if we have all the petals. I can't. Petal Dust maybe? And Dawn Bright? I think so. Mallowtail I think is on here too. We need Sunfish, I think. Softwing. Fawn Leaves does not count. Silver Flame we got. We have... I don't think there's any... There's Hazel Wing, Hazel Tail, or Hazel Leaf? Honey Leaf. Speckle we got. Reedshine we got. Featherstorm we need. Do we have Fern Shade? Fern Shade, Pool Cloud, Vixen Leap is a good one. Lark Song, Grass Whisker, I think is Retcon. Ivy Pool, we have. Sunbeam's a good one. We didn't have Sunbeam yet. Spark Pelt, do we have Spark Pelt? Okay, we do. Sorrel Stripe. Sweetbriar's a good one. Cinders we have. Who's the kitty pet in ThunderClan? Cody? Okay. Cow? Cow might, because she's... Nope, Cow's not on here, or we already got her. We have Shine Cloud. We have Dawn Feather. Yeah. The Ancients, Falcon Swoop. Yes. Tiny Cloud. We're missing a... We're still missing a Storm Clan. Is it Fern Whisper? Fawn Pelt. Okay. Pine Nose, Willow Claw, Thrushwing, Tawny Fur? No. We have Sedge, we have Feather, Larkwing we got, Brindlewing, Plum Claw, Mist Mouse, Meadow Slip. Does Shadowstar count? No. Bailey. Oh, we need Dewy Leaf, though. Adderfang does. It's Swift Breeze. I don't think we have her. Lake Shine, we don't have. Shimmer Pelt we needed. For sure. Y'all got Leafpool? We didn't have Leafpool. Guys, we didn't have Leafpool! No, we didn't say Flash Nose already. Flash Nose is a good one. Willow Nose. Oh god, we are choking. Okay. Wind Clan, Shadow Clan, Kitty Pet. Still missing some kitty pets. Coco? Okay. Daisy, Coriander, Floss, Nutmeg, Moss, Mitzi, Broken Shadow we got, Sunbeam we got. Do I have Pounce Step? Yeah, I do. Gremlin, Sunbeam, Broken Shadow. Zelda is not a queen. Yarrow Leaf, yes. Grassheart, did we get Grassheart? Okay, we did. Quinta Nutmeg we got. We're still missing a Tribe of Rushing Water. We need Swoop, Flight. We have Star, Crystal we have, Leaf Star we have, Pale Bird. I think we need Mint Fur. Blossom Fall, it's a good one. I always forget that she's actually... We're still missing an Ancient Tribe. We have What about Owl Feather? Okay. White Tail we have. We have White Wing. Sedge Whisker. Yes. Tawny Pelt counts, and we got her. Pool Cloud. Silver Flame we have. Soul's Mother Cinders we have. Husker's Mate. Moss. I believe we have her. Tess? No, that's Minty. You're thinking Minty. We got Daisy Toe. I've typed it in a couple of times. Shelfer? Yes. Shelfer is not a... Shelfer is a Fern Stripes mate. Sky Clan. The Sisters. We're still missing a Sisters. Moonlight? I've done Squirrel Star like 50 times. Myrtle Bloom. I got Myrtle Bloom. Sorry, I'm getting stressed out now. Fern Song doesn't count. We tried him. Green Flower. We're still missing like a decent amount, which is why I feel like I'm getting stressed. Furs? Okay, yeah, it was furs. Good call, good call. We're still missing a couple of Wind Clan cats. Cherry Feather. I'm going through Code of the Clans. Cherry Feather. We got Daisy Tail. We got Hawkfoot. We have Slate. We have Skyheart. Yeah, we have Squirrel Whisker. That's Eagle Storm's mate. We've got Daisy Toe. Windstar? Yes. Cloudberry we have. Sunfish we have. We have Lilyfur. We need Sunspots. Morning Mist. Okay. Sasha counts. She's had kits. Anyone that's had kits counts. For sure, 100%. Birdwing. She's Fidget Flake's mom. Nectar Song. Bella Leaf. Gorsetail. Duskfur we have. Cloudberry we have. Rogue. We're still missing a Rogue and a Loner. Still missing some SkyClan cats. Spotted Pelt I did get. Nice call, though. I do always forget her. Frostal's mom's curl feather, we have her. Gooseberry's a good one. I didn't think about Gooseberry. I got Milkweed, though. Storm I got. That's Splash Nose, Yuna. SkyClan, ShadowClan, WindClan. We're still missing a decent amount from a lot of ones. I'm not seeing that many river clans that we're missing, though. Are we missing any rivers? A lot of SkyClan still. Quailfeather's a boy. Firefly we got. Reedclaw is his mate, though. And Plumwillow. I don't think we have Plumwillow. And then we got Fallowfern. We have Velvet. Do we have Cora? She's might be the rogue we're missing. Ashfoot we got. What about Ashheart? Okay, we needed Ashheart. Blossom Heart. Okay, good call, good call. We got Pebbleshine, right? Are we missing a Guardian Cat? Because I thought I got all of them. It's just Peanut, I think. Cherry Tail, yes. WindClan. ThunderClan. ThunderClan. Yes, I've done Frostpaw's mom. Curlfeather, yes. I've done Curlfeather a couple times. The moms of the kits, that's Mitzi. We got her. Pebbleshine, I know. I just said Pebbleshine. Juniper Branch is a good one. I think we have Kitewing, we have Dawn Mist, we have Juniper Branch, we have Violet, we have Willow Pelt. Oh yeah. I didn't get Willow Pelt yet. Fern Cloud? Oh my god, we didn't even have Fern Cloud yet. Twig Branch isn't a queen. We do have Violet Shine though. Still missing a couple SkyClan cats. Let's see, we have Wrenflight, we have Needleclaw, we got Blossom Heart and Nectar Song. Yeah, we have Fallow Song. We have all the Fallows. Fallow Tail, Fallow Song. Oh, we need Songbird and Mossheart from Battles of the Clans. Sorrel Tail? I actually don't think we have Sorrel Tail. Nope. Millie! Okay, I always forget Millie. Apple Shine we have. Metal Spot we have. Sorrel Stripe we have. Meadow Slip we have. SkyClan, WindClan, SkyClan, WindClan. Okay, we think SkyClan, WindClan. And one loner. Not sure who the loner is. Do we have Jessamy? Okay, we do. SkyClan, WindClan. A lot of what we're missing is SkyClan and WindClan. Fallowfern, Clovertail. What's the mother of Gorsepaw? We have Morningflower. And then their mom is Wrenflight. And her mom is Palebird. And then who is... Do we have Larksplash? Okay. Holly, we have. Sorrel Shine. Sorrel Shine we needed. Ashfoot. Spot Nose. Night Cloud. Heathertail. You can put out the obvious. Wrestles and Stretches mom. I think it's Feather Pelt. No, it's Appleshine. We have her. Doe Spring. Ryestock. Larksplash. Plumwillow. We have Sorrel Shine. Whitetail. Hollyflower. Gorsetail. Maple Shade. Cherry Feather. Plum Claw. I don't know who the loner is. Jingo? Reed Shine. Nope. We have Puppy Cloud, Morning Mist, Hazel Wing. We need Fern Pelt. That's Buzzard Star's mate. Okay. Running Brook, Honey Tail. She never has kids though. Whatever, man. Tansy from Dawn of the Clans. Okay, whatever, man. Wait, we were only missing 3 at the end. We actually didn't do that bad. Running Brook, Honey Tail, Tansy. You thought of Running Brook? Yeah, that one's a retcon. Well, that one's an artist statement. Author statement. Honeytail, I think she's mentioned to be a queen, but we never see her with kids. She's just like a permanent queen in the nursery. Tansy is like a proper queen. Like we see her with her kids. But it's in the bonus scene in I think it's in the second book. I think it's the second book's. No, because the second book's bonus scene is River Stars. It's gotta be the one in the first battle, right? I think it's the one in the first battle. Okay, let's do the fathers and then we're gonna end stream. Hold on. I think it's in this one. Yeah. There's less confirmed fathers, by the way. And I'm not sure if it counts, like, adopted fathers. Okay, Stripe Star. That's the guy on the cover. Braveheart. Getting all those crazy ones out of the way. Rooktail. Stormcloud is not a father. He should be, though. Firestar. Reed Feather. Sky Star. Oakheart. Gray Stripe. Stripebark we got. Sandy Nose. 1 star. Stormtail. Reed Whisker. Now you can say Tiger Star. Tiger Heart. Firestar. We got Reed Whisker. Red Claw. Crooked Star. Tom. Wait. Did we already get Crooked Star? No. Okay, I just spelled it wrong. Tom. Lion Blaze. Grey Wing and Jagged Peak. Jake. Domino. Crow Feather. Shell Claw. Shell Fur. Quail Feather. Pine Star. Oak Star. Hawkwing. Flip Claw. Flame Nose. Scorch Wind. And Scorch Fur. Mocha. Reed Tail. Okay, hold on. Mocha. Reed Tail. Loud Belly. Beetle Nose. Black Claw. Timber Fur. Cedar Pelt. Vole Claw. Hail Star. Shell Heart. Leaf. Apple Dusk. River Star. Stem Leaf. Jake we got. Plum Claws a Girl. Clear Sky we got. Casper. Fern Song. Shell Heart I think I got. Stone Wing. Reed Whisker I believe we have. Mint Fur. Ripple Claw. Owl Fur. Ragged Star. Kite Scratch. Pancakes. Black Star. Tree. Hunt Heart. Pike Tooth. Mocha we got, I believe. Yep, we got Mocha. Tree. Woolly Tail. Night Heart. White Tail? No. White Tail? No. Lion Blaze we got. Crow Frost. Gravel Nose is the new one. Flytail. Bay Shine. Howl. Ragged Star I think I got. Yeah. Cinderfur, Spikefur, Mudclaw, Bayshine, Billy Storm, Thistleclaw, Blaze Fire, J-Claw, Mallownose, White Storm, Thistleclaw. Oh, I must have got him already. Windflight, Eagle Storm, Fuzzy Pelt, Gray Stripe. No, we got Gray Stripe. Nettle, Gray Sky, Brackenfur. Who's Scourge's dad? Jake. We got him. Brackenfoot, Aspen Fall, Windflight we got, I believe. Did we get Eagle Storm? Yeah. Bound Hunt's a good one. And Tumble Leap. Oliver. Spikefur. Yes, we got him. Cloudtail. Stormfur. Stone Wing. Oh, we got him. Spiderleg. J-Claw we got. Morningstar. Fuzzy Pelt I got. 1 star I got. Did we get Hawkwing? Yeah, we need Smokey, definitely. Berry Nose, too. Unknown Clan is probably Silverhawk. Yeah. Casper we got. Flaxfoot. Blaze Fire. Yes, we got Blaze Fire. Weed Whisker. Oh, yeah, he's like a retconned. Gorse Star. Mucka. Jagged. We got Jagged. We need Raven Star. U-Tail. Thunderstar. Patch Pelt. Pine Star we got. Stag Leap. Shrew Claw. Adder Fang. Dust Pelt. Flame Nose. Sandy Nose. We got Sand Gorse. Shrew Claw. Birch Fall. Sparrowtail. Man, we are going through these way faster than we did in the Queens. Crowfeather. Amberfoot. Lizardfang I don't think has kits. We need Blizzard Wing, though. Lark Song. Fuzzy Pelt. Did we get Nightheart? Yeah. Stem Leaf. Okay. Slash's Camp, Slash's Group, Cats of the Park, Rogue. Did we get River Star? Okay. Patch Pelt. Moss Tail. No? Okay. Mudclaw we got. Billy Storm we got. Wasp Whisker. Sharp Claw. Owl. Crowfeather does count. He's got a lot of kits. Pool Cloud. Stormtail. Yep, that's Blue Star's. Clawface. Ember Star. Beach Star. We got River Star. Sneeze Cloud. Oh yeah. Blizzard Wing we got. Tree we got. We need Jack. Sweetums. Root. Falling Rain. Chasing Clouds. Gorse Star we got. Root we got. Oakheart we got. J-Claw we got. Hailstar. What about Heavy Step? Deadfoot. Loudbelly? Shade Pelts? No? Okay. Beetle Nose we got. Cloud Runner's a good one. Scourge doesn't have kids. Smudge doesn't have kids. Rye Whisker. Beetle Nose. Let's see. Tribe of Rushing Water. We need Sheer. We need Scree. Frog Leaps. Stormfur. Rain. Pike Tooth we got. Frog Leap we got. Frog Tail. 1 star. Cloud Runner. Deadfoot we got. What about Pigeon Flight? Husker. Dust Star. It's Beach Star and I got him. Mudfur's a good one. Flip Claw. Did we get Huntheart? And Tumbletail. Lion Clan's Golden Star. Black Star. Okay, we're going down. I haven't moved down at all. Nettle we got. Shaded Moss is a good one. Whispers is Soul's Father. Sky Star we got. Cloud Star. Buzzard Star. Swallow Flight. Shellheart, we got. Thunderstar, we have. We have Leaf, we have U-Tail. Splinter. Gorseclaw. Rowing Claw. Cedar Heart. Clawface. Stumpy Tail. Jackdaw's Cry is a good one. Moon Shadow. Brambleclaw. Oh yeah, we don't have Brambleclaw. Do we have Tiger Star? Okay, we do. My god, we have Lionheart? Yeah. Mumblefoot, does he have kits? Or is it just Small Ear? I always get them mixed up. Okay, Small Ear, well, we didn't have Small Ear. Halftail? Okay. Jagged Peak we got. Firestar we have. Dustpelt we got. Thornclaw. Okay. No Ashfurs. We need Night Whisper. Boulder. Finch Flight. One Eye. Oh yeah, the other One Eye. Weed Whisker. Oak Star we have. Sharpclaw, you're about to say Small Ear? Yeah, we do tend to like miss obvious ones, so never feel like dumb putting Tom. No. Do we have Hawkwing though? Gorseclaw. What about Gorsetail, the first one? Cloudtail? Yes, we have. We have Dustpelt, we have Cloudtail, we have Firestar. Lion Blaze. We have Lion Blaze. Bracken Fur we have. And we have Thornclaw. Bay Shine we have. Blazefire we have. Flaxfoot we have. Crowfrost we have. Rooktail we have. Stag Leap. Nettle Breeze? Does he have kits? No. Clearsmate's Casper we have. Rowan Star. We have Rowan Claw. Whose dad is Scorchwind. And that's Hal. And we have Brackenfoot. Sandgorse. Who's... Mousewing? Who's Pool Cloud's mate? Toadskip? Yeah. Berry Nose. Yes. We are still missing a decent amount of ThunderClan, though. Running Wind. Redtail. Tawny Spot. Wolf Step. Yep, that's a good one. Hawkwing. Yes. Still missing some Sky Clans. Fern Song. Sparrow Pelt and Sparrow Tail. Sage Nose. Rain Fur. Bay Shine we have. Cedar Heart. We have Night Whisper. Breeze Pelt. Good call, good call. Cedar Pelt. And we have Timber Fur we have. Okay. We have Reed Feather. Yes. Who's the rogue? That's Algernon. We don't know who Gremlin's mate is. We're still missing some tribes of Rushing Waters. Talon, Stormfur, Sheer, Crag, Jag, Rock. Okay. Stag Leap I have. And we have Cloud Runner. Hairflight? Cloudtail we have. We have Cloudtail. Don't worry. Okay, Ancient Tribe. Chasing Clouds. Stone Song. Jagged Lightning. Dark Whiskers. Did Lion's Roar have kits? No. Sharp Hail does. Okay, that's that one. Rogue / SkyClan. Stick. Shorty. Who's the leader in Coded Clans whose son was gonna... That's Speech Star. We have him. SkyClan / Loner. That's Nettles Splash. Okay. Rabbit Leap. Jackdaw's Cry. We have... Let's see. We're missing... Still missing a rogue. We're missing somebody that's RiverClan and ThunderClan. Gray Stripe? Dodge? No. Silverhawk? Oh, Lizard Tail. Tiger Star? Yes, we have Tiger Star. We have Stick. Rogue. Harley? No. Husker? Hussar? Allies? I don't think he has kits. Rippleclaw? Splinter? Willie? Okay, yeah, that was it. It was Willy. Wind Clan, Thunder Clan, River Clan, Wind Clan, Wind Clan. We're still missing a decent amount of Wind Clans. Do we have Woolly Tail, Shrew Claw, Pigeon Foot, Crooked Star, White Storm, Reed Whisker, Amberfoot, Oat Claw, Flutterfoot, Beach Fur, Torn Ear, Hickory Nose, Greypool's dad. Yeah, that's Reed Feather. How we have? I think we're still missing a cat to the park as well. Chalk. Okay. Sky Clan, Thunder Clan, Shadow Clan, Sky Clan, Shadow Clan. Okay, so I think we're only missing clan dads. Yeah. Did we get Lark Song? Okay. And we're not. I don't think we're. Did I say River Clan? Are we missing a River Clan dad still? Thunder Clan, Sky Clan, Sky Clan. Shadow. I think we're good on River Clan. Spireclaw doesn't have kits yet. Dew Spring's a good one. I don't think I have him. Do we have Tree? And Root. Blazefire I have. Slate Fur, Cinnamon Tail's mate. Milk Fur? No. Sneeze Cloud? No. We're not missing any River Clan. Now we have Thunder Clan, 2 Sky Clan, Shadow Clan, and Thunder Clan. So 2 Thunder Clans, 2 Sky Clans, and a Shadow Clan. That's it. Maybe. No, wait, we're missing 6. Cloudstar? Yeah, we got it. Spikefur would have been... no. Smokefoot? Does he have kits? Okay. Boulder? Yeah. We have Blackstar. We have... maybe... yeah, there's gonna be Suzanne stuff. Although, I don't think that there's any Sky Clan cats that match that. We have Skystar. Yeah. Micah? Yeah. Beach Star. I think that's the only dad. Cloudstar. Buzzard Star. We have Swallowflight. Sharp Claw. Patchfoot. Okay. Nightheart. We got. Moth Whisker? No. Still missing a Sky Clan. We have Braveheart, right? Yeah. Cloud Pelt doesn't have kits. Night Pelt. We have Clawface, though. Sharp Claw we have. Hawkwing. Harrybrook? Ho 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 ho. Yeah. ThunderClan. ThunderClan. Where's the last one we're missing? We're missing 3, but I can't see the other one. Oh, here it is. Wind Clan. Okay, 1 Wind Clan and 2 Thunder Clans. Come on, guys. We can do it. We can do it. Slash, Stormtail, Adderfang, Lionheart, Lark Splash is a girl. Do I have Bramblestar? Bramble-Claw. Yes, I do. Dustpelt. Yes. Rabbit Fur. Bloomheart. We have winds. Yeah. Thornclaw. Yes. Fern Song. Thistleclaw. Yes, yes, yes. Patch Pelt. Stone Pelt. Thrush Pelt. Does he count? Oh my god, he counts. Oh my god. He counts. He's adopted. Okay, so that one would have pissed us off. Lark Song. Red Tail I got. Dew Nose? You're right. And Snowbush. Do we have Snowbush? Oh my god, we didn't have Snowbush. Okay, okay. Now we're just missing a Wind Clan cat. We're only missing a Windclan cat, guys. We have Gorse Star. We have Grey Wing. We have Jagged Peak. We have Rye Whisker. Is there any dads in Windclan? Deadfoot? I think we have Deadfoot. 1 star. Snowbush. Willowclaw is not... That's a... I don't know who Willowclaw's mate is. Stagleap. Redclaw, Sandgorse, and then Hickory Nose has kits, and then we have Pigeonflight. Hairstar? No, he doesn't have kits. There's Oakclaw. I don't think it's in... I got that. Whiteclaw's River Clan. Crowfeather? Dude, if it would be Crowfeather, I think I would probably not stream for a month. I'd be so embarrassed. Cloudrunner? No. Webfoot? Does he have kids? Crowfeather, no. 1 star we have. Weaselfur? Does he have kids? No. It might be somebody that we're not like that doesn't actually. Breezepelt. I definitely got Breezepelt. And I definitely got Emberfoot. And Oakclaw. And Flutterfoot. I don't think we know who Larkwing's mate is. It's gotta be Darkfoot. Crowfur. It's Crowfur. Oh my god. Oh, it was freaking... Because I was trying to remember the queens. It was Slurk Splash's mate. Crowfur. It was a Suzanne. Me and Noah had the same exact brain cell hit our frontal lobe at the same time. Silverpelt fun facts. Okay. The all grandparents one is hard because I always do the all grandparents one after I attempt this one, and then I forget that all grandparents also means all girls. Anyway, I'll let the animation play a couple of times while I talk over it. Perfect music to talk and in-stream with. I need to fix that back. It needs to, like, go back up and down to, like, mimic the movement with her. But I'll fix that later. I will be back on Sunday. I will be opening up commission slots for Sunday's stream on Tumblr. Probably tomorrow and Saturday I'll open up a couple slots each. So keep an eye out on Tumblr. I'm letting the Tumblr crowd get slots this week. So if you're aiming, I'll probably try opening them up earlier in the day to like give some people some extra time. But I will be back on Sunday to do the commission stream. Other than that, the next Warrior Cat stream will be on Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I will see you guys when I see you. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I suggest you do it too. And yeah, I'm out. Bye-bye.